day I'm saved by His grace. This does not mean that I haven't had my fair share of setbacks. I've gone through anger, I've gone through depression, but you know what? I've risen above my circumstances.
Hello, we're back again and it's Responding to Life. My name is NKATHA. Today's topic is sometimes I just gotta love you from afar. You see, sometimes forgiveness does not mean that everything gets back to what it was before. Sometimes it just means that I forgive you, but I just need to love you from afar. You see, sometimes people do some messed up stuff to us, and sometimes a lot of us are afraid of forgiving people simply because we think that things necessarily have to go back to being the same again. We think that we have to be best friends again, we have to be close again, we have to be lovers again. But trust me, when you're forgiving someone, you're only doing good to yourself, not the other person. And sometimes you don't necessarily have to go back to what things were. Sometimes you just have to love someone from afar. Sometimes not getting a relationship to where it was before does not mean that you hate someone. It just means that you're not ready to be in a situation where you'll probably get hurt again. Let me give you an example. Sometimes you might be in a relationship, a romantic relationship, where someone cheats on you or lies to you and so on and so forth, and then you harbor in this pain within you, and then you feel that maybe you can't forgive because you don't see yourself being with that person again, or you feel as if you forgive, then you're putting yourself in a situation where you may or may not fall back in love or so on and so forth. Hence, you put it in so that you can accumulate all this pain and hate, so that you really have a reason to not move on with your life. And you realize that at sometimes when you meet someone else, all this pain will be given on to this other person. But that's a whole different story. Now, basically, when you harbor all this in, you're only doing yourself bad. At the end of the day, you don't necessarily need to be in a relationship with someone to be able to say that, okay, I've forgiven. And sometimes a lot of people tend to say that you have not forgiven simply because you have moved on with your life. No, it means that you are mature enough and brave enough to be able to say, I forgive you, but I respect myself enough to be able to move on with my life, to be able to love you from afar, to be able to love you from a distance. And this does not only apply to romantic relationships. This could be any of your friends. Sometimes people mess us up completely. Sometimes it could also be with your family, trust me. But sometimes you just need to respect yourself enough, as I said. Respect your whole mentality, your physical being, and your whole everything about you. You need to be able to respect that and be able to put yourself in a situation where you don't have to get hurt again. Once bitten, twice shy, they always say. So you don't have to put yourself in a situation where you probably repeat the same thing. And nobody wants to get hurt several times over and over again, unless you really are in a situation where you really want to put yourself in a situation where people will step on you severally, and I doubt that that's what you want. So with that being said, let me tell you something. Never put yourself in a situation where someone will misuse you or take advantage of you simply in the name of forgiving, because some people are very good at manipulating our emotions. Some people are very good at manipulating our mindsets. Some people are very good at manipulating our hearts. Some people will use the old trick by saying that if you love me, then you should forgive me and get back with me so that everything can be the way it was again. Some people are very good at using the fact that you're a good person. They're like, well, if you don't forgive me, do you really think that's the best thing to do? Or some even use your religion against you. They'll be like, in terms of Christianity, you have to forgive and forget and whatnot. No, the fact that you forgive does not mean that things have to be the same again. I'll repeat this severally. I'll tell you severally. Make sure you respect yourself enough, and don't let anyone manipulate your emotions, your mind, your heart, to be able to tell you what to do and how you should do it. Love people from afar. You love them, you don't harbor any hate, just tell them, listen, I do not harbor any hate. We're good, we're cool, but I love you from a distance. So with that said, I hope that you have already subscribed to the channel, and if not, please kindly press the link below. And please visit our website, respondingtolife.org. Also, go to our social media accounts, which will be down in the description box. So from us, with love, responding to life.